special look. Watch this when we walk in. Right through here. You know what that is? It's the world's largest X-Men arcade. Why am I whispering? 2 ways to enter. You can go through the back. I wanted to see the X-Men, or you can go in from the front, and the front's on the other side. Another back side. You can't get in through these doors, but you see the theming, and the arrows keep directing around the corners where the front desk is. Pay the admission. I believe it's $15, unlimited free play. You can come and go as you please. Welcome to today's video as of recording this Saturday, July 5th, 2025. July 5th is a very special, meaningful date for me. So I want to do something very special, and that is return to Geeks Mania, located in Madison, Wisconsin. It's been probably over a year, over 12 months since we were here the first time. Garage Gamer gave me the tip on coming here because they have the world's largest X-Men arcade and so much more. I just double checked with the owner of Geeks Mania Arcade if we could do a video. He's completely cool with it. Here are the hours of operation, and it's a wristbands required. Today it's orange, July 5th. So there's 2 entrances. The other entrance facing the road. Get a nice little mural of Madison, the capital. And in the front, if you travel past it, like I did, I parked in the back last year. I also parked in the back this year. This is the belt line. Goes around Madison. And you can see the sign right here, Geeks Mania Arcade. So I passed it, went over here, turned around, came back. It is off of Odania and Potomac. So right here, Geeks Mania Entertainment Arcade, 6502. As soon as you get your wristband and you can come as you go, they have the pinball hall in this front room. Very nice theme, nice and dark. Star Trek Next Generation. Arcade here, Battletoads, nice. The Battletoads 3 players, only the second time I've seen this. At Vintage Vault, located in McGuanago, and Geeks Mania in Madison. Also, the game show, old school. Look at this, a Black Knight Pinball. Dr. No, another updated Black Knight. Okay, so they have the OG, and then more of a newer one. I believe we have this on the ALP. Foo Fighters, there's a Jaws gentleman that's playing it right now, and then Avengers. And they keep some high scores on some of the Stern pinball. See if there's any other. We got a good amount of people here today. Came here on a weekday. I believe it's like a Monday. I mean, they're open every day of the week. Here are some of the rules for Geeks Mania. No gum. That's big. I can understand that. And snack machines. So there's the chips, the candy bars. I believe there's probably some soda back here. There's comics, and then kind of do a walkthrough of the entire arcade they have. Yeah, there's people here. Like last time there was like 4 people when we were checking this out. Look at Simpsons Bowling. It's kind of on a freeze here. I don't know if I've ever seen Simpsons Bowling before. Go. So you got to do all that. Oh, you don't. I can't figure this one out. The arcade one up is so much easier. This is a private room back here, right after the Simpsons Bowling that I epically failed on. They have a Dungeons and Dragons, the Gauntlet Dark Legends, Dark Legacy, Simpsons. So you have the Simpsons here, and then of course the Simpsons Bowling and Turtles, the OG Turtles. Modified cabinet, very cool. This was here last time. I remember seeing this huge monitor, just classic. I like what they did with this. Plenty of racers here. We'll come back to this main part. I want to get to the anniversary, kind of like the year in planning here since we were here last time. Look at this, the Star Wars Battle Pods. We'll check all this out. We're gonna go to the back room where X-Men is. They have Justice League playing. And a bunch of pool tables. Look at all these. Kind of a little private look here. There's a Pac-Man wall here, so employees only, but pretty cool. This was closed off the last time we were here. So another arcade room. So this is a huge arcade. absolutely enormous. The amount of space, it's hard to like kind of put this all on camera, but here's the back room. We came up here, all the fighters, and we looked right through here, and this is it. This is the world's largest X-Men arcade. We're back, the Marvel room. I put on my Marvel t-shirt just for this, just for coming here. Again, X-Men. Dazzler, just all themed out. You have the cup holders here, Nightcrawler, Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, my all-time favorite to play on this, and Cyclops. There's everything, the brains, the guts of this enormous, this arcade takes up a room. I mean, it takes up a room. Look at how wide this is. I mean, I don't know, just going corner to corner. I can't even, it's over 100 inches. I mean, it's huge.
For the first century, evil mutants led by Magneto aimed to destroy the world. Humans can do nothing against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is X-Men. Go and save the city.
And you can see that there is a little bit, what they did was they recreated the screen from the massive 6-player. You can see the tinted and then the clear picture. So we're gonna use our mutant power and just let them have it here. Totally awesome. Kind of love Wolverine hanging here, but I have my Marvel shirt on. We are in the Marvel room. You have the Marvel mural right behind me, and then a bunch of Marvel Capcom games against the back wall. Very cool. We'll come back. We'll come back and get all 6 players on here. Love it. This is an unbelievable Marvel room for any fan. Like, this is just incredible. Like, I'm always blown away. Okay, right outside of the room is a nice Super Mario Brothers mural. Bunch of fighters. We have Tekken Tag, Tekken 5, Street Fighter 2, Neo Geo MVSX, Martial Champion, Injustice, Gods Among Us. So I've not seen a dedicated cabinet for this. Just something huge like you'd see at Dave & Buster's. Killer Instinct looks like. Okay, it's playing other things. The monitor's a little shaky. Another Killer Instinct cab. So yeah, this is a very unique looking Killer Instinct. Look at this here Colossus over here. This is so cool. And if you've never been here before and you come to the back parking lot with the Golden T99 WrestleFest, very cool. Look at this. You don't see too many WrestleFests. Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat, and then this door is locked off, but you can come up here and see, just like we were looking into X-Men. It looks like it's a completely blue screen right now, probably because it was the Konami logo. There are other rooms here. There's offices, there's employee only, maybe rooms that they work on certain cabinets. It's another private room, well, not private, but just a room with dedicated cabinets. Demolish Fist. They have a Die Hard arcade cabinet here. That is great. I'm gonna check out some of these after we kind of run through everything. There's so much to get in. It's a good thing that you can come and go. When I was driving here, I didn't see a lot of. Well, there was a mall about a mile away, and there were probably some restaurants. If you come here and you want to spend the day here, if you came off of the Beltline, there are some places to eat. You can always leave, come back, or they have the vending machines here. So definitely could make a day here. Look at the Cosmotrons. A monitor up top. Another, looks so a double. It's the biggest cabinet in the state of Wisconsin here are some skee ball and air hockey tables in there. I don't really want to kind of give the kids a little bit of privacy. But look at the Star Wars racers, and then of course the battle pods here. There's 2 of them. You have Time Crisis 4. Here's a look. The gentleman's playing. Let's kind of zoom in here on what's going on here. Like this, it's like being in a mini IMAX. All the sounds. You can see the stages up here. The Star Wars theme. I feel like I'm at Disney World. Kind of going on Star Tours. Yeah, 2 of these, and then go around the back side. There is the Star Wars Trilogy arcade. Some Star Wars theming. And then over around here. Around the back side will take you back to the X-Men, which is beyond this kind of employees only break room. And then you have 2 Star Wars. We saw cabinets over here, and a look inside of a battle pod. Only 1 person allowed at a time, but yeah, look at this. That's incredible. If you've never experienced this before, it's so cool. It's like being in an IMAX with a projector right here. You can kind of see who's kind of creeping up on you with the camera. And your controls. Also, House of the Dead 3 next to Time Crisis 4. This is the only place where I have seen Crisis Zone. I don't remember seeing this anywhere else. But if you're a fan of Time Crisis, you'll love this. But it's a bigger gun, so it's just look at, they got the chain hooked up. Right off of the front desk is the classics room, so all the arcade classics like Budweiser Tapper. You can see the controls here. Pac-Man with a nice Paladone light on there. 1942. Top Gunner. I like this. It's kind of a cross between Sean Penn and Sylvester Stallone. Paperboy. You have Crystal Castles, Ms. Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Top Speed, Joust, Space Invaders against this back wall, and then a bunch of nice theming. Look at the Ewok up there. You would only see it in an arcade. I like this. I don't know if I've ever played Top Speed, so yeah, I'm kind of making my list out. Go check out Top Speed. Go to check out the Die Hard game. Of course, play a little X-Men. You can never play too much X-Men. Turbo. Sega Turbo. We have a Tron here. It's good to see Tron in an arcade. It was the back door. Did the intro right here. The restrooms are actually right on the other side of here, so you can, again, it's perfect to just spend an entire day here. Prisoners of War. I have longed to see this. I have this on my MVSX. This is I love the controls. They had this at the Castlecade, and it has been removed since. So it's pretty cool to actually see a Prisoners of War. Okay, so kind of a Pac-Man. But you're an eyeball. It's an eye. Oh, gotta watch out for those. Oh, they're shooting stuff at you. So are these like bow ties? Oh. Oh, he got me. No, he didn't. Okay, I think you can bump into them, but they can shoot you. I've seen like multi-cades. I probably said this the last time we were here. Multi-cades that have this control layout, which is very hard to get 4 people. Like whoever gets this control right here is kind of like you're kind of in outer space. The same with here. But the problem with these front 2 is you don't have a lot of room. I mean, to get 4 people around this was probably the very first 4-player cabinet, but then they kind of did some modifications and gave people room, just similar to the Rampage 3-player. Remember that one we saw at Dave & Buster's? It was like 5 times the size. Missile Command. Gyrus. love the cabinet. I love the look. It's cool that they like dedicated, you know, these in this room. Just special cabinets, just the Wizard of Oz, there's Star Trek, Forbidden Planet, we have Hyper Sports, Ninja Gate. I remember seeing Ninja Gate a year ago here. I love that art of Batman with the Joker. It's classic, like 1970s, mid-70s, 20-cent comic. You have Secret Wars issue 8 up there. He's like Joker, Thanos, Deadpool, World Rally right here. It's kind of hanging out next to these comic books. $2.50 a piece to $4. Another Rampage here, Sunset Riders, kind of a modified look. I remember seeing this. They put a different, you know, LCD monitor in there, but yeah, definitely a lot more comfortable. We're gonna be looking at this 4-player compared to the Gauntlet we just saw. Like, at least you give people a little bit of space. So if you're on the end, I mean, it's not like standing over here. It's, you know, you get that shot. Area 51, one of my favorite shooters, next to my very favorite shooter, Lethal Enforcers, and you get the red and the blue gun. I love that. Some actually have the original like black revolver, like old school. They're metal, but I've always been a fan of the, you know, the hardcore plastic guns. Next to an enormous House of the Dead 4. So they had a House of the Dead 3, and then House of the Dead 4. Huge. Dirty Pigskin Football and Narc. Very rare to find a Narc arcade cabinet. There's 2 arcades that I can think of offhand that have this. Geeks Mania here, and then the Vintage Vault in McWanago. So this was one of the very first arcade cabinets I played. Never forget. The weekend at a Best Western, they had this in like the game room right off of the pool. And then of course I played it for NES. One of my favorites, Hang Time. I see a lot of Hang Time cabinets. It's always the NBA Jam or GE. I don't know if the F-Zero was working. Everything seems, you know, a couple monitors, and you're gonna get that with the CRTs. But yeah, it's cool to see this. I mean, this is something you would see it like in an amusement park. It is massive. And then the cabinets we saw walking in, and then all the racers are off to the side over here. It's amazing. It's amazing they have this many cabinets. Lucky Wild, a little bit of both worlds. You get the racer, you get the shooter. So it's like, you know, play with a friend. Somebody takes aim, the other one steers. So it's cool. It's built that way. It's built wide enough that it sits too, right? It reminds me of, you know, those old school bus seats. Look at this. Well, that's pretty cool. Ooh, they have Blitz 99, and it's got a nice stretch out where the control deck, some people play it. I don't want to get them in the shot, but it is pushed back a little bit. A lot of racers. Cruising USA, some NASCAR Hydro Thunder, some bikes, a Crazy Taxi, and then like a Dance Dance Revolution here. Its whole room of Dance Dance Revolution. I think this gentleman's been in here playing for a while. Pretty cool. To see people here. I'm coming here on a Saturday. I didn't know what to expect because when we were here, it was Monday. I took a day off of work, not knowing what I was, you know, gonna see if we were able to film here. So coming here, there wasn't anyone here when I got here. So if you watched that video and said, "Wow, how does this place make it?" It was Monday morning, like right when they opened, like 10, 11 a.m. So being on a Saturday, it's July 5th. You know, a lot of people traveling for the 4th of July. Good amount of people here. It's good to see. Might actually be some thunderstorms here today, so this might be kind of the Saturday flow. And then nighttime is probably completely different, especially with all the colleges in the area. So probably gets pretty busy. Walked around the entire place, and I found 106 cabinets. And I counted the one that's kind of in the private room. There might actually be more like hidden in other rooms that are closed off. Might in something like Hydro Thunder having 2 chairs. I'm counting that as 2. That's 2 separate cabinets. So 106 cabinets here. You have 3 Pinball. There's 4 pool tables over here. Air hockey, two air hockeys. A nice Geeks Mania logo over here. Now what is this? really sure. I thought that was kind of like a pickle on fire. I don't think so. The high scores. That is great. You just, oh my gosh, I'm getting the Chuck E. Cheese vibes here. You know, they put that up here. Remember, we could just like drop it in there as a kid. I'm not doing too well here. There we go. And 8 pinball machines in here. They had Adam's Family here, and I'm actually surprised X-Men's not here, but at least they're free to play. You don't have to put in any quarters. Everything is included with the $15 for the day, and I did count these 2 cabinets when I was going around with the 106. Oh, those houses there. Oh, one more time, we'll continue. It's hard to stop this one. Notice that they had the Lethal Enforcers too, the Old West. I don't think I saw it here. Oh yeah, there we go. Gosh, this is such a good game. Not doing too good against her. Best scene of the game right here. These are right next to each other. My favorite shooting games. Nothing. I don't think they have T2 here now that I see it. I think a lot of people put T2. I just watched it yesterday. That is such a tough game. At the end, trying to get the guy in the, to shoot him off into the lava pit. That's in this one. Have you ever finished this without the UFO flying off? A little close to this. Watch the dude jump. Love this scene right here. I don't make games like this anymore. This is great. Shoot the windows. That's the forklift. Nope. She's on your team. The pedal will operate this. So there we go. There's no buttons, so it's the pedal and the gun. I suppose it's like Time Crisis where you're gonna need the pedal to stand up.
Reload.
I think the reload just be stepping on the plate. So
Reload.
there we go. A little different playing with the one hand. You put your other hand on that handle. Definitely the way to play this.
Reload.
Yeah, it's got that total Time Crisis feeling.
Reload. Action. Reload. been an information leak regarding your involvement. There are the terrorists involved in this incident.
I don't know
Return fire.
if I've ever played Time Crisis 4. Oh, I lost my machine gun. I gotta do this old school here.
Use the machine gun. Use the shotgun when the enemy is close.
Oh, we got him in the leg. Got the shotgun, so it gives you a little different options here. So they got three. You're seeing the Star Wars racers. Look at the controls here. It's really cool. It's just like bike hands. Brake. That is cool. Huge superhero enthusiast here. You have the Kryptonite, Nevermore, Incredible Hulk, Thor, the Grey Hulk. So the story of the Grey Hulk is that's how Stanley first created him, and that's why they kind of showcased the Grey Hulk. I wasn't aware of that. I was like, well, where does the Grey Hulk come from? They thought by turning him green, which I think was the way to go. The green skin, the purple pants. Yeah, he was first like all gray. Thor and Spider-Man. There's the first Spider-Man comic. And when he meets the Incredible Hulk, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio. Careful when you're getting a drink from the bubbler because the dark side is right there. So just warn you. You're taking a huge chance by drinking water from there. Yeah, I love all the superheroes. This spins so good. Like I'm used to, you know what? This is great. Oh my gosh, here we go. Let's try it. Get in there. Almost. It is so cool. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen WrestleFest. Actually, it's an E-SWAT. Cyber Police E-SWAT. Sega. They just put the WrestleFest marquee up here. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Look at this. So yeah, it doesn't have the just the main board in there. Mortal Kombat 4. I know everyone loves the Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat 2, and Mortal Kombat 1. Love this artwork. Mortal Kombat plays so much better on here than what I'm used to. Like the moves come off a lot. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just user error. But that was a lot more fun playing that. Captain America, the Avengers, the X-Men, Children of the Atom. Look how crisp that looks. The Avengers theme, very cool. And on the side of the captain, so yeah, it's official. So officially Captain America, the Avengers. And that's gonna do it for today. The Punisher, Ms. Marvel, Spider-Man, Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man, Avengers, Thor, Incredible Hulk, Black Panther, the X-Men, Daredevil, Fantastic Four. Did I say Deadpool? Punisher. Thank you everybody for watching. See you guys next time. I don't know if I've ever played Die Hard before. And then you have these, like, I don't know, if you press this, like, if something happens, like, I'm not really sure, like, they're detonators, but yeah, pretty fun beat 'em up. I do this one-handed. Next time I'll have to bring like a tripod with me or something. And then the gun is totally mounted here, like Terminator 2. You can't pull it. Actually, is it gonna steer itself? You don't even need to steer, do you? Just shoot cars. I think I'm gonna play some Narc and call it a day. Gotta leave playing Narc. Only Galloping Ghost has like the special level, which is like the second to last level. It's a helicopter stage, so if you get far enough, you stop at Galloping Ghost. There's a special level. Only they have it. Love that. She's the rockets on these guys. Only time you'll ever see 3 Battletoads on one screen. This is how it was meant to be played. Also, some comics behind glass, cardboard backing, and the prices on here. Cosmotron's t-shirts, Darkwing Duck, Blade Runner, nice. So they're open till midnight, so you can come back anytime as long as you have the wristband. Pretty cool. Such a good job, and it is spaced out enough that, you know, with large groups, you're gonna find stuff that people aren't on, and even Thor having an ice cream bar. We'll finish off where we started, right there, looking at X-Men. Name that movie. There's a storm coming through. Bonus material. Could not pass on an A&W root beer. Okay, I ordered a chili dog combo with fries. I got number 12, about $9.09, maybe $9.51 after taxes. So I haven't had A&W, root beer, but I haven't had A&W to eat for a long time. Half price, Coney Tuesday. By the way, I am in Jefferson, Wisconsin, so this is where the A&W is, kind of the midway point between where I came from, Madison, to where I'm going. That's home. I'm pretty quick. Got my root beer. It's like an off time. Like basically, it's before dinner. It's in between lunch. It's before dinner. So I got the chili dog, got the French fries. Wasn't sure if they were like crinkle cut, but they're like kind of like McDonald's. And then look at this. Look at this gooey goodness. Grab some ketchup packets. It's been a long time since, probably the days since like A&W had like a restaurant at the Brookfield Square food court. Like that's the last time I had one of these. So this should be good. It should be interesting. Okay, going in. It's good in a root beer. Right, this is gonna be a very messy. Not the biggest. Like if you go into like Portillo's, it's a lot bigger. It's already a mess. Get extra fries. They get some ketchup. Almost reminds you of like going to a bar and getting fries. Not quite the same as McDonald's. Not bad. Also, free root beer float day. Did this a year ago, August 6th, 2 to 8, so got a refill. Store is like not closing because I was standing there. Let all the AC out. All right, gotta head back. There's nothing out here. I lived here for a few years. Jefferson. They didn't have this when we lived out here, and they put this bypass in, and nothing looks familiar. I think this will take us downtown. If I was gonna head that way, I might have to do kind of a going back in time video, because it used to be this frontage road, but then they put the bypass in it. It changed up everything, kind of in a disarray right now. Yeah, I think we'll have to come back and check out downtown Jefferson. I'm telling you, you won't want to miss that one.